we're at this event that we're celebrating great success. We're celebrating Indigenous entrepreneurs. We're celebrating Indigenous youth. So let us just roar with excitement when we greet one another with a good morning. Kwe kakina, kwe sheba, good morning. Bonjour tout le monde. So to the Indigenous youth who are here, elders, leaders of various Indigenous communities, members of various communities, minister, members of the federal government, ministers, or members of parliament of the Ontario government, members of parliament of the federal government, to everyone who is here. Miigwech kibijayeg oma, anishnabeye ki oma maweniniwag pijajeg. On behalf of the Algonquin Nation, and I see my relative who is here with me, Sunshine Tenasco, we welcome you. We welcome you to this beautiful, beautiful, la territoire non cédée de la nation Algonquin. We welcome each and every one of you to this beautiful homeland of the Algonquin people since time immemorial. So welcome, welcome. It's always a blessing to welcome our relatives from various Indigenous nations from coast to coast to coast in this great land called Canada. So we welcome you into our homeland as we acknowledge you as our sisters and as our brothers. We acknowledge the first ancestors of this land, and we must always acknowledge the ancestors. For it is the ancestors who have continued to pray for us, to continue to guide us. And we acknowledge those first ancestors, the ancestors of the Algonquin people. We acknowledge the ancestors of Indigenous peoples on this great land that we call Turtle Island, from coast to coast to coast. Acknowledge your ancestors. And to each and every one of you, no matter where you come from, no matter, you have your ancestors too as well. And I acknowledge your ancestors. Never forget where we come from. And again, I stress, our ancestors continue to pray for us and continue to guide us. And that is why we are here today, to celebrate Indigenous youth entrepreneurs, Indigenous business. So together is sharing, trading ideas, trading visions, trading voice. So the Indigenous youth, they bring their ideas. They are seeking that support. And then entrepreneurs who have already invested and are working in their business, they then lend, they trade their skills, their knowledge, and look at what it brings together, that community. It's so important to have this Indigenous hub for youth. It is so important to have Adaawe, a place of trade, a place of trading ideas, a place of trading vision, a trade of trading support to ensure that Indigenous youth are given that safe space to become those entrepreneurs, for we all need our youth.